So we're here with Jennifer, and we're just going to talk about her experience using the Friendly Gardener and our services that we offer. So Jennifer, what were you looking for when you initially requested our services?
Well, I was looking for a gardening team that really understood the plants and flowers that we needed to have here in our new garden, because we were just in the process of landscaping it. So we also had the complication of taking out a lot of old things that weren't thriving anymore, or the deer had eaten a lot of them. And really, plant by plant, a lot of those things needed to be evaluated as to what could still work and where we needed to change what we were doing. And so I was looking for gardeners who had a real love of the plants that they tend, not just a service. I wanted them to bond with what I was doing in the garden, because it's a refuge garden for my family and myself. And I feel like I found it with your team.
Amazing. And so how did you hear about the Friendly Gardener?
So it started with the landscape and garden architects firm Eden Projects. And they actually brought you guys in initially because we had to lay down new soil and fertilization on the whole property. And help plant the whole property up again, and prune out what was needed to go, and take out a lot of rocks and things that we found all over the place. And that's where I first got introduced to your team, and it was strongly advised to me that you guys would be really, really great at continuing to care for this new baby garden design that we had planted. And that was a really important piece of choosing you guys to come in and do just that. And now that we're starting our year 2, our second spring with the new garden, it's really shown that you guys have taken really good care of all of the plants.
Well, it's been such a cool project to watch grow and thrive, so we appreciate you having us. So the third question is, were you skeptical to go with us at first, and if so, then why?
Not skeptical, but I think I had a little bit of reserve in general, because I had tried a few other gardening services here, and unfortunately I didn't feel there was a real affinity or care for the plants. It was more just utilitarian servicing, and that was frustrating. I didn't feel like I had a co-creator in designing my vision for how will this new baby garden grow up and be. And so I was like, gee, I really hope that the new team has those capabilities, because I need it. And you guys do. And so that's been awesome, because I mean, you and I talk weekly in a chat about, okay, here are the things that have happened in the garden this week that I think I need, this advice, or maybe we should do this, and what do you think? And that kind of collaboration is what really works for me, because I see the garden as a living entity that I want to continue to shape. And you guys are letting me do that in a way that you're teaching me as we work together, and that's really important for me too.
Oh, well, it's a lot of fun working alongside with you, especially in such a beautiful garden. So then, what is the best part of working with the Friendly Gardener?
You guys are just really reliable and open-minded and curious about the different kinds of plants and experiments with plants and flowers 100%. That I bring in. And I really enjoy that, because like I said before, I feel like I'm co-creating with you rather than I have this garden, I've made all the decisions. I feel like I have to learn a lot about what works best in this climate versus other ones I've lived in the more northern parts of Canada.
For sure.
And it's just been really fun learning about, especially how big things get here in one season.
And just watch it grow.
Right. And that's an important part, right? I would not be able to care for this entire garden on my own, especially all the pruning that has to happen with my more mature flowering plants and trees. And it's just a joy to know that that's taken care of with love and with care. So that's what I like best.
Amazing. And so then the last question here is, would you recommend the Friendly Gardener to your friends or family?
Yes, and in fact, I believe that a number of our neighbors here are also now using you guys as their team, because they've seen the good work that you've done here with me, and I think they've also just observed that it's a great relationship, and that you took something that really was pretty neglected and helped me turn it into something thriving and beautiful. And so, yes, I would absolutely recommend you to family and friends.
Amazing. Well, it's been such a blessing to work with you, and see the garden change and grow, and you're such a pleasure to work with. So thank you so much for having us in our team here.
Yay.
It's amazing, and I'm looking forward to another fun year ahead.
Right on. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.